Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Monarch Witch. The purpose of my channel is to clear up any fear or misconceptions surrounding witchcraft and spirituality. I channel from my spirit team as well as draw from my own life experience to help you grow and transform, just like the butterfly, into the most beautiful version of yourselves. So first up, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone who has liked, shared and subscribed to my channel. And for those who have taken the time to comment, whether negative or positive, all discussion helps to create change and understanding, so thank you so much for that. So, my last video talked about people in the New Age being drawn to Christianity and what the higher purpose to that might be. But in this video, I want to explore what the more personal reasons that I think people may be moving away from the New Age are. I believe that the New Age became very dogmatic and about what you have to do and how you have to look to be spiritual rather than who you are at an authentic level. So what do I mean by that? I mean it became about what you wear, who you talk to, how many crystals you have, what spiritual practices are you doing, etc. While all these things can aid to your spiritual growth, they're not necessary. It also became about judging everyone else who was not on this path, which isn't very spiritual either. I want to make it clear that I'm not judging any of these practices because I do engage in a lot of them myself. So you may be asking, if all this doesn't make you spiritual, then what does? Being awakened and spiritual is all about following your soul path, your own personal journey, and your own personal lessons. And no one else can really tell you what that is. We're all spiritual beings having a human experience. So anything we do is spiritual. I actually had a friend, a fellow witch. Her name's Cindy. And she asked me a very important question once. She said to me, many people are going to tell you what you should and shouldn't do on this path, but do you know who you listen to? I said, my guides? She said, know yourself. And that has been something that has helped me immensely on this path, especially considering I was only 19 at the time. So Cindy actually has a business that I'll link below, and I would highly recommend her because she's such an honest, down-to-earth person and she's amazing at what she does. So this leads me on to my next point, which is many people are saying that guides lead them in the wrong direction, and because of this they realize that the guides were of false light and actually demons. And this is why your free will, discernment, and listening to your intuition is necessary. You can choose which guides you choose to listen to and which you don't. And you also don't have to do anything they say. That's up to you. So the point I'm making here is know that you have the power and the authority. You have the last say, and there is nothing to fear as long as you know this. Also, often our guides do lead us in the wrong direction on purpose because of the fact that there actually is a lesson for us to learn by going down that path. So even though it feels like the wrong path, it actually ended up being the right path and led you right to where you are now. And I actually want to talk about how to use your discernment and about these false light beings in my future videos if you're interested. So to sum all these things up, I saw in many New Age videos that people were trying to awaken to the spirit world before they were ready. For example, rushing Kundalini awakenings. And these are things that are not meant to be rushed. They're meant to take time. But not only that, it's not everyone's path to connect to the spirit world. This is why in villages there was one person picked to be a shaman. And they went through extensive training because it is a huge responsibility and it is a very difficult path. Everyone has the ability, but not everyone can handle the ability. I do believe in the future everyone will be able to though, but this is a slow process. So I want to make it clear that the fact that not everyone has that ability at the moment is not a judgment on anyone. Even people who've been talking to spirits since they were children find this path really hard. Myself being one of them. Often this path chooses you. You don't usually choose the path. And this was shown with shamans who were picked as children because their abilities started showing as children. My point is, you don't need to be connected to the spirit world and talking to spirits to be awakened or on an awakening journey. You just need to know who you are at an authentic level, at a soul level. So that's my perspective. And I guess my point for even making this video is just to put forward that just because a path is not for you does not mean it's an evil path. And I really don't want us going down the path of fear and hysteria of things we don't understand again, because we've come such a long way, and those were the sorts of things that did lead to witch hunts and all sort of atrocities committed towards people who could connect to the spirit world. So that's my perspective and why I decided to do the video. And I'd love for you to share your perspective in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, my beautiful butterflies. See you next time.